Holy crap, it's hot outside. It's not even as bad as it was in Virginia last summer. I'm Angelo. I've been homeless in Los Angeles for a month, and before that in Northern Virginia for 6 months. It is getting hard to sleep in my car. It's actually not horrible, at least not yet. I don't know if it'll be worse in the summer, if it'll stay like this. It stays pretty hot fairly late, so it's hard to sleep in my car. I have the sunroof open usually. I don't even bother checking the weather report. I don't think there's local news on the radio around here. It's so weird. I think the radio stations change every 2 hours. So you will have it on a station, and for 2 hours of the day it's one type of programming, then 2 hours another, and 2 hours something totally different. I gotta get gloves. It is so hot. I want to protect my hands. So, I actually slept all right, but here's what was bad about my sleep, is once the sun started coming up, I still needed to rest for a while, and I was getting so dehydrated, and something about being dehydrated, it makes me a little bit delirious, and it makes annoying songs just play in my head constantly. It is so irritating. It literally causes weird sensation in me, and it goes constantly all day, and I try and push it out of my head. It is really unpleasant. So as a result, once it gets warm in my car in the morning, then I start sweating, and I am so uncomfortable, and I need to shower. And Planet Fitness, the Burbank Airport location, isn't fixing the shower that's broken there, and now they have 2 shower stalls broken. So there's usually a line of people waiting to shower. So I went to a place that helps homeless people. They couldn't let me shower. They only let people do it Monday and Friday. So I went to another Planet Fitness that's much less busy. Oh my goodness, it was nice to be at a place that's not... You go to the Burbank Airport one, doesn't matter what time of day it is, it's pretty much packed. You're lucky to get a bench if you want to use weights for anything. It is, for whatever reason, very busy there. But other ones I've found, not as nearly as busy. And I don't know why. Is Burbank that much more populated than anywhere else? Okay, I got my monopod tripod thing that I won from this film event. That's cool. Let's see if I can set it on this gate right here while it's got a bunch of spider webs on it. Yeah, across all of them. And put my gloves on. Oh well. Yeah, that's nice. Nope. 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 Okay. Nope. Okay, forget it. Let's put this on the roof of my car. I feel bad because, it just slows me down, and I feel so, if I want to take the luxury of just resting for a little bit in the morning, I'm going to be sweating, so uncomfortable. And once I've showered, I don't mind that as much. Although it is still, I can have my air conditioning blasting in my car. Thank goodness the AC still works. And my windows rolled up, it's still, I can feel the heat a little bit. I was trying to eat, I'm gaining weight. I actually reached out to a fitness instructor, and I said, hey, would you train me a little bit, and in exchange, I'll do a video about your business. Because I actually like what this guy does. So I don't know, I'll wait to hear if he's interested, because I told him that I'm homeless and I'm looking for tips on how to stay hydrated while I'm homeless. I'm constantly either dehydrated or dehydrating. You know what I'm saying? Hydrating and then dehydrating constantly. That's why Jimmy Kimmel Live yesterday, I don't know if I can go anywhere for 90 minutes and not have to go to the bathroom horribly. I was literally gonna go in my pants, and as fun as that would have been, by the way, my phone is gonna get so damn hot in the sun now. I think I should get an umbrella. Walking around with the jacket, with gloves, with sunglasses, and an umbrella. Filming. Oh, this is so weird, but I gotta get some exercise. I didn't even bother exercising today. Would have been nice. This gym barely had anybody in it. But Planet Fitness, what is the deal? Like, do they not have the money, or are they just greedy and they don't want to spend it on somebody to just fix the shower head came off, basically? So the 2 showers, I believe, and I used one, so I know, it basically, without the shower head, it just shoots out like a laser jet of water that can like cut steel, and it only does it in one spot. You cannot move it. It is stuck, and I put my hand up to like get the water to come down on me. So, are you all just greedy? Planet Fitness at Burbank? People should tweet at them, or do they just not have the money? I think it's because, I'm pretty sure we all know it's because they don't want to spend the money. They're just like, not worth it. Let the homeless people line up to use the shower. Doesn't matter. I'm so frustrated. There was something I sort of would have liked to have gone to today. I was actually asked if I would speak at this city council meeting about homelessness because there's a rule or a law being proposed that would restrict the ability to do predatory tows, basically, on poverty, to criminalize poverty. So prevent towing on people who have 5 or more tickets, or have not moved their car in 72 hours, or like RVs and stuff. And that's horrible. When you get towed like that, you may as well just lose your car. And when you're homeless, so basically this is or expired registration for 6 months. So this is basically saying they want to criminalize poverty and put more people onto the sidewalk instead of at least letting them have their cars. Where's this? Where's this umbrella? I have so many bags. Learn about being homeless, you live in bags. There we go. Got some nice bags from these movie events. So let's see how hot this phone is. It's actually not... It's getting a little hot, but it's actually not horrible. I just had the AC running on it. Let's see. Alright. So, the umbrella's for me. Ugh. Ah, that's nicer. I look like a really strange person right now. The gloves. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let me get my... I'm taking a thumbnail. I realized I can take pictures while I'm shooting video. It's better for the thumbnail because when I just take it like as a still picture without the video going, the resolution is larger. It's much larger. So when I try and upload the thumbnail, with the text on it, I'm always trying to have to guess like, how big the picture is going to be, because YouTube can't accept a picture that big for the thumbnail. So it's got to crop it, and sometimes I have to do the text again. I'm like, I put the text a little too low, and I have to keep it right by my face, and even though I have a nice picture, it's not gonna all fit, so I have to cut it off. Now when I do it while the video's going, it's fine. It stays exactly where I need it, and I have the option of zooming in if there's a part of the picture that I like more and I want to put myself in the center or left or right or whatever. So it's frustrating. Anyway, so I was invited to this thing, and I was like, well, I might not go. Like, I'm really glad you invited me, but first of all, it puts me in a bad mood to even talk about this stuff in front of others. I get so mad. I feel like it's so ineffective what I do. Like, I do it once, and then I'm gonna have to do it again and again. It's like, what's the point? I understand hey, this is an important issue that affects me, and it affects many other people who need protections from predatory tows way worse than me, who have health issues, who could die without having their vehicle to live in. And Why aren't we? And meanwhile, while people are talking, what about my quality of life? Pulling on your heartstrings about how they don't want to have to see their poor neighbors sleeping in their cars, so get them out of here. Tow them, officer. Meanwhile, those people are complaining, but they're the ones supporting landlords that can make predatory evictions, that can evict people without notice, that can intimidate people into leaving their homes, that can shut off their utilities to make them leave, that redevelop, that get millions of dollars from the city to redevelop housing and develop housing to kick out low-income tenants and bring in high-income tenants, pushing poor. See, like, I can keep going on and on about it. I've done it so many times. So not only I got up late, I was in a bad mood, I'm gaining weight. I want to figure out, how do I lose weight and stay hydrated? It's just so difficult when you can't make your own food. Food bank's a great option. I gotta go by there and film something. I filmed a video, a promo video for them, and I'm cutting a few videos out of that. But for my channel, I was thinking maybe I'll put the promo video. My channel, I think I'm just gonna make a video like this, just me standing outside it, talking about it, and how important it is to me to go there, and how it makes it possible for me to live and actually eat someone decently. I wish I could cook food. They got a lot of good food there that I can't have because you gotta cook it. A lot of meat, a lot of frozen stuff, eggs, vegetables, it'd be great. I just can't. And so being in a bad mood, and I don't know, I tried to shower. They said, no, you can't shower today. We'll set up an appointment Friday. And already misunderstandings piss me off, because I'm like, I'm not even trying to schedule a shower. I was hoping I could walk in and shower here. So I said, no, I'm not trying to schedule a shower. I don't know when I'll need a shower. And I was showering partly because the gym is messed up. They're like, you can go out and get lunch too. I didn't even say anything, but really, that annoyed me too, because I'm gonna be like, don't offer me anything, don't tell me what help you can give me. I just don't like that, and I don't want to eat most of their food. It's too sugary, and ham and cheese sandwiches are disgusting. It's great that they give that stuff out, but it's not for me, and it's not healthy. And so I'm just, the stress of my environment is getting to me. Oh, man. And I gotta go to the YouTube space. I'm going to sort of a class there, and I don't even like that building because it is such a filthy, rich, decadent, opulent building in the middle of a neighborhood filled with poverty. It says everything about YouTube's values. I won't even say more than that, because YouTube, it's so cynical the way they exploit conflict and misery for money. And yes, I'm on YouTube saying that. I really don't like that. It's good to have access to facilities, but now I'm going to so many events and stuff, I gotta slow down. I need a day or two to be at the library, edit videos, figure out what my plan is, and I'm doing some traveling soon. Stay tuned for that. You don't know where, you don't know when. But the good news is opportunities do keep coming, and hey, as frustrated as I am, at times it really gets, I get down, and today I was kind of like that, and it's so hot, and that makes it tough, and gaining weight, got up late, was hoping to exercise well today. Spending money here and there. Don't really have many people to talk to right now. I'm kind of always talking to someone or in contact with somebody, but it's just, it's always kind of in passing. It's going to work, but it's dealing with work. But then again, I also, when I get like this, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be completely by myself. I want to be like, screw everybody. And I can't really totally be like that. I just, I have to know, okay, I just got to keep moving, even if it's just walking like this. The video, you can't see it, but this monopod thing is really nice to have. to hold the camera up. Tiny little dog. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have to put up reflectors in your car like that, if you can see it around here, or the inside of your car will melt. It is so hot. But you know, it was like that in Virginia last summer. It's just that I guess if there's a difference here, the sun feels much harder. Like it's like really the sun, because at night in Virginia it would still be blazing hot, like 89 degrees at 3 or 4 in the morning when I'd get home from work, and I might walk around a little bit. Now I'm in the shade. You see there's the trees here. It actually feels cool. So whatever difference that makes, it's the heat in Virginia, and here's the heat, not the humidity. You don't have as much humidity here, I guess. So it gets cool here. That's the good thing. When the sun's not, the sun is burning hot. That's why partly why I'm wearing gloves, even though the sun's out in Virginia. It burns my hands when I'm driving. Oh my goodness. Oh, people walking down the sidewalk. I'm gonna have to get on the other side. Just there's not much room on the sidewalk. I don't have to get on the other side. I'll just walk out of the way. Oh my goodness. So I gotta figure out some way to get housing eventually. And getting there, you know, it's going. Just one frustrating thing too is having to start my car the way I do, which is, you know, I can't just relax in it and turn the key. I got to get out and hot wire it. But you know, deal with it. It makes it annoying to have to stop and start going places and do a lot of things. Also, someone did show me, I want to make use of this. At one of the film events I went to, it was really cool. They showed me an app on the phone that lets me edit videos. And I tried one before and I had no idea how to use it. But this one, I actually tested it out. It seems all right. So it's nice that I don't have to go in my car and or go to the library and transfer the footage to my laptop and then edit it. I can just do it on my phone. That'd be really cool. It's nice. So yeah, I'm frustrated even about having to go to this YouTube event today, because I'm like, I don't really want to, but I know it's good to meet people, and I know I want to be, you know, like say what's really going on, because I think that's important. Now I don't think it's like you know, what the hell side of the camera am I on? It's so weird that this camera flips the image, so it's like if I have text on my shirt, or it'll flip it backwards. What is that, man? How do they expect people to shoot stuff with it? Can you imagine if you were shooting a movie and everything was left to right was flipped? So it's like, I'm wondering, why am I on is it the left side of the screen, even though I should be on the right? Or now I can't, it's so weird. Like the camera, I should be on the left side, but now I'm on the right. But when this comes out, I'm not sure if I'll be on the left or the right. Great Cam, why do that, man? Literally text is backwards and you cannot read it. It's so bizarre. So yeah, what I was saying, it's you know, it's not a put down to anyone else that I don't want to go to YouTube space and I don't want to deal with anybody. It's just showing, hey, that's how it is. Maybe, you know, it's just something people can understand and relate to. I gotta drink some water. Come on, get out your water. Actually, I don't need my hoodie up. Do I? I got my umbrella. That's better, because the hoodie was trapping in the heat. I was thinking about cars as well. You know, I'm watching people's cars. A lot of people have very expensive cars around here. and how I wouldn't even want it. It's too decadent. I wouldn't want all that luxury. It's like wanting a house with tons of ornate decorations and stuff and flying buttresses. It's like, no. I want straight lines. I want simplicity. I don't like all the decorations. It's actually kind of lonely to me and impersonal. And I was thinking, what kind of car would I get? Because I don't want anything that fancy, and I don't want to spend a lot of money. Like, it's like no car deserves that amount of money, or no dealer deserves that amount of money for a car. And I don't know. I like my car. It's pretty safe. It's very reliable. It manages to survive despite serious problems. Not serious, but like a lot of problems anyway. And I love the visibility of it. A lot of cars do not have enough visibility. When I drove cars at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, I did not understand how you could drive like a Chevy Camaro when they had that. Was it a Camaro? Yeah. The redesign. Same with like Dodge Challengers, I guess. Yeah, kind of those. You could barely see out on the road, and especially barely see out behind you. And I'm like, how could you comfortably drive in this? What I love about that Civic, it's got great visibility. Very agile and maneuverable too. My problem with it is almost dangerously slow. Getting onto the highway, sometimes you do not have a lot of road to get up to speed, like 65, 70 miles an hour. My car, I have to hit the gas all the way hard, and it's still barely getting up to speed. So it's a big problem, and so far I'm lucky. It's not, it hasn't caused any major problems or accidents, but that's not good. I should, for my safety, have a car that's faster. I'm literally like have to hit the gas all the way down, and it's barely going forward, and I'm barely catching up to traffic. And all it takes is one careless driver on my left when I'm merging into a highway for me to get in an accident, get in a crash. Glad I'm walking at least. Man, I'm gaining weight though. And it's not the exercise that's gonna get all the weight off. I know it's gonna be a diet, it always is. But I struggle with eating because like I don't even eat much. I'm hungry most of the time. But the stuff I'm eating, like protein bars and stuff that I get cheap at the food pantry, is high calories. So it's not that filling and high calorie. It's not good. So at least I'm getting some exercise right now. I gotta go to that YouTube space, and I swear it's like I don't belong there. Because here's the thing about the YouTube space: you get more access the more subscribers you have, and basically the more subscribers you have, it generally means the more money you're getting. I know that's not always true. YouTube's it's a touchy game, but oh my goodness, more little dogs. All right. And so basically what they're saying is, if you're rich, you're welcome. If you're poor, you're not. And obviously they don't care too much about their neighborhood when it's like beautiful rich people at YouTube, and then around their neighborhood there's poverty and horrible traffic. Man, it's almost worse than in Hollywood. The traffic there, people block intersections. It takes a long time to go, a few streets. Oh, and I couldn't even make it last time. I was supposed to go to unlock the studio, turned me away because I misread the email. I was in a rush or whatever, and I'm not a person who's used to like compliance and human resources and forums and bureaucracy. So I saw 7 o'clock in that email. I thought, okay, it's at 7 o'clock. Turned out it was at 4. So I showed up at 6. I saw it on the way over. I read the email again. I was like, oh crap. I wanted to get so mad at myself, but I'm like, no point. I stopped at a Starbucks first because I thought I'm way early. And I went over at 6. They're like, yeah, it's already over. I said, well, can I go in and talk to some people? They said, no, we can't let you in. So that shows their mentality too, is like, nope, we obviously have something we know people want so bad that we're not going to let you even in to talk to people. There's nothing worth having that badly, worth keeping from others. That is not for me. I don't want to show this big, beautiful, glamorous look like everything's great, everything's fine, while meanwhile bigotry is way on the rise. It's spreading. White supremacy spreading. Climate change being intensified while people make money on YouTube denying it, and their friends in Congress deny it because they're paid to deny it. Of course they have to ignore it. Pretend. It's amazing how people can acknowledge we can change the environment. Look at the environment around me. We were able to change all this, transform it. It obviously changes so many things about life and the ecosystem. It changes animal migration patterns. It changes where animals live, changes insect life, changes plant life, all kinds of stuff. We know we can emit pollution and that it makes air quality bad, makes people sick. We know we're capable of polluting the oceans. We know so much, but somehow when it comes to the effects of carbon in the atmosphere and chemicals in the oceans that are byproducts of burning gas and coal, all these Republicans are like, no, I'm sorry, I'm just skeptical on that. I looked at it, I just don't see it. I don't see the evidence. They see it all day. They just want to ignore it because they don't care. A lot of them are old enough where it's not going to affect them. A lot of them just need to believe that we don't need to completely transform our lives because their friends who pay them millions and millions of dollars, like Mitch McConnell with gas and oil companies, want to make sure that they will keep in place their contracts, their businesses fundamentally. They don't want to transform the way we make energy and put Exxon and BP and all those other gas and oil companies out of business, or make them transform and adapt. It's amazing for people who say they're all for innovation and they don't want bureaucracy slowing people down, that they're scared to death of innovation and making people's lives better. My goodness, everybody's got dogs out here. Oh, this dog looks friendly. Okay, not everybody's got dogs. Like 3 people have dogs. So now I'm barely... Oh, my stomach's getting big. I barely have time to go to the library now, work on some stuff, try and edit some videos, and then got to drive over an hour to the YouTube space. I need an oil change already. I can't even fit down the street. And spend 4 hours at YouTube, and then my day's pretty much over. Gotta find somewhere to sleep, try and stay cool enough to sleep, stay hydrated, but not too hydrated to where I'm constantly having to go to the bathroom. But it seems like there's no balancing that. Like, either I'm gonna be dehydrated or I'm going to have to go to the bathroom every hour and a half or so when I'm sleeping. And then try and get up tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I can get a lot of editing done. It's not a ton I have to do, but it's just so much work. It's actually not so much work. It's what the work is, getting around, trying to navigate how I'm going to sleep, how I'm going to stay comfortable, keep from overheating, keep from dehydrating. Money's kind of an afterthought. All right. I'm going to my car. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe for more videos, and put pressure on your Congress people or whatever to get people in housing, good, safe, affordable housing with clean energy. All right, and stop criminalizing poverty. But see, it already puts me in a bad mood to say that, because how many times do I have to say it, and it's powerless. No way. So, and all it does is just make me mad to think about. Anyways, got a lot more videos coming. Thanks for all your support.